Good evening, everyone. Dr. Hoff here with Tabix Pacific Chiropractic of Brooklyn, New York. Welcome. For this week's health talk, I'll be covering acid reflux and heartburn. So acid reflux is just another term for heartburn. But there's another condition called GERD, G-E-R-D. It stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease. And the difference between acid reflux and GERD is acid reflux is your common occasional heartburn, whereas GERD is your more chronic severe heartburn. People with GERD suffer on a day-to-day basis with heartburn. And I have had family members and friends who have experienced GERD and acid reflux, and I can tell you it's pretty debilitating. Most of the time, they can't keep their food down. That when they're eating a meal, it either comes right back up, or immediately after a meal, they start to get hiccups and they start to get, a burning sensation in their chest, is why we call it heartburn. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to take a look at the stomach and see what is causing that heartburn. So if we take a look at these images I have here, we're just going to focus on this first image first. So this is your healthy stomach. For a healthy stomach, when we eat food, it comes down through the esophagus and into the stomach. And once the food's in the stomach acid will start to break down that food. Now, if you can see where these arrows are pointing, there's a sphincter right there. And a sphincter acts as a valve. So sphincters open and close and they act like a valve. And the sphincters in our body are controlled completely by our nerve system. So we can see in a healthy stomach that sphincter remains closed after we eat our food and it's in our stomach being broken down by our stomach acid. Whereas on the other hand, if we look here at our GERD stomach or our acid reflux stomach, this will show that the sphincter is open right there. And so what happens is with acid reflux or GERD, the sphincter or the valve, it doesn't close properly, and it allows some of that stomach acid and that acid reflux to come back up into the esophagus. And that is why you get those symptoms known as heartburn. You get that burning sensation in your chest. Now, like I said earlier, those sphincters are completely controlled by the nervous system. So if we're able to remove the interference from the nerve system, which is located at the top of the neck where the brainstem is, that means the brain is going to be able to communicate with the body in those sphincters properly, and then that sphincter will be able to remain closed when it's supposed to be closed, and it will open when it's meant to be open. And that will, over time, prevent that acid reflux coming back up and causing that GERD and that heartburn and that acid reflux. So, if you know someone that's suffering with heartburn, acid reflux, GERD, please tell them to give our office a call at 718-745-8177. At Tabix Pacific Chiropractic, we offer complimentary consultations for all ages. We never charge for you to come in and sit down with us so we can listen to your concerns and see if you are a candidate for our health care. If you're new to our office and you would like to see what we're all about, mention my name, Dr. Hoff, and this health talk and receive $100 off your initial x-rays. Join me again this time next week for a health talk covering spinal degeneration and spinal arthritis. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Stay well. Have a great night.